Well, hello there. This is Venture, and the Camp and Camera is up for another season. Last year we stopped on the Colorado Trail at section 10, and now today we're starting out Mount Mousive Trailhead for the segment 11 of the Colorado Trail. This is the trail that leads up to Mount Elbert, and I've met 6 or 7 people that have climbed it today, probably leaving really early in the morning to get that 14er, and now we're just coming down the trail. You can tell because they have very little packs on and have that enthusiastic look of having just bagged another 14er. Segment 11 starts at the Mount Mousive Trailhead. It's a 21.5 mile segment. It gains 2,900 feet, but loses slightly over 4,000. The 4 o'clock rain shower came a little early today. So we got out the rain umbrella, not to be confused with the sun umbrella. This looks like a better choice. This is one of the early confidence markers or trail markers of the Colorado Trail. There's one on this side and one on this side that just shows where the trail goes. Here's another trail marker, but I think it's marking a path that is no longer taken. That's the path I'll walk, and that's the path I won't. Ooh, that's a nice campsite. Too bad it's too early in the day. I would have enjoyed staying there. In Leadville, I met a guy, Tin Man, who had done about 1,800 miles of the Continental Divide Trail. He was pulling off to get his foot x-rayed. And he was telling me about how he hikes. He says he does a lot of night hiking. He stops 7 or 8, makes his dinner, and then puts on his headlamp and then hikes until midnight, 1 a.m. He said, that's when I really do my miles. And he said he sees a lot of wildlife. And he just showed me a few feet away. He said, I was that close to a mountain lion first time I did this. And he sees lots of elk and an occasional moose where he stumbles upon them. He says, that's where the wildlife are. Wow, this is quite a bridge. Heating up water for coffee. I use a 2-hammock system. The lower and smaller hammock is actually my pack cover, but it clips onto some whoopee slings and makes an excellent place to store your stuff at night. Day 2 on the Colorado Trail on section 11. Camped out about 6 miles in, and now Twin Lakes is coming into view. When I started the trail, I was pretty sure I would take the Collegiate West, which is the higher, more rugged trail. But this late in the season, I think I'm going to go Collegiate East. And here's the point in which I must decide. Go to Twin Lakes or continue on. And I'm continuing on. I've seen several of these nice campsites. They're dry, but nice campsites near Twin Lakes. The CT has a pedestrian underpass. Huh. And now we have a long, sunny hike around Twin Lakes. The Twin Lakes are glacially built and are a tributary of the Arkansas River. The headwaters for the Arkansas River is Leadville. This is the dam that created Twin Lakes. We're told to stay on the trail, no loitering, fishing, or vehicles. This part of the CT was closed right after the 9/11 attacks on the World Trade Center. It remained closed for 8 years. It was feared that if this bridge were damaged, the downstream destruction from the contents of Twin Lakes could wreak havoc. And so it was a protected site for 8 years. Looks like a good storm's coming in. Hope I'm not jinxing it, but I think that storm that was blowing on isn't our storm. It's someone else's, because I see blue sky ahead. And now comes that decision. Do we do Collegiate West or Collegiate East? That means Collegiate East it is. About 3 or 4 months ago, there was a forest fire in this area. A friend of mine came here and saw just the blaze going up, and the Colorado Trail and Continental Divide Trail both go through this scorched area. Wow, this forest fire really decimated this part of the forest. I've been walking through it for the last hour, and it just gets worse and worse. This campsite, about 60 feet off of mile 184, has everything: level ground, water, and fire pit. Day 3 on the Colorado Trail. Just a couple more miles for section 11. had to wait until we got out of the burn scar to find a place to camp. This is the baneberry, which Native Americans used to poison the tips of their arrows. Wikipedia says that all parts of this plant are toxic. Section 11 thoughts. Starting at Mount Massive, there's a lot of ups and downs until we get to Twin Lakes, which is beautiful. But then it's a bit of a slog around the eastern side of Twin Lakes. And then that 2-3 hour walk through the burn of 6 months ago. But in general, a very pleasant walk. Trails were in excellent condition. Lots of really good bridges. Wow, this is quite a bridge. Well, from the Colorado Trail in section 11, this is Venture and the Campin' Camera. Thanks for watching. And thus ends segment 11, going into Clear Creek.